How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another ride along with Ronin 47R. I'm hoping the program here doesn't junk out, doesn't crash, because it already has a few times this evening. Yeehaw! All right, so here is the T-54 lightweight. I have not put, well, you can see through the experience, I have not spun the wheels on this thing one time. I've dressed her up. You may have even seen me do that and purchase her in a previous video. I've taken Taras Radaville, which is my driver, promoted from the A44 to this Tier 8 light tank. So he's changed classes and tiers. And you can see why I changed him over is because he's got a whole bunch of sweet skills. Meanwhile, raised him up to be 100%, so he is good to go. Earned a few pennies in the Yogg-Tiger. However, due to time, I have time for one more game and then I've got to hit the sack. So here's what I did is I went ahead and took a loan against myself. Well, earlier I did that to not only purchase the tank, but then I did it again to get some money for the equipment. So I went ahead and sold 3 binoculars in order to get enough cash to get this thing going. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go crazy. Let me go ahead and I'm going to switch this guy out. Listen, I mean, we're going to go Cadillac style. That's what we're going to do. Bam, bam. I mean, we're going to go big or go home. Of course, I'll probably end up crashing this thing in the very beginning of the, oh, did I? Bah, I'll probably crash this thing right in the very beginning of the match, so we'll see. All right, so changing that, going over here. Can't do 2 things at once. Very embarrassing, but you know, I am who I am. Save and exit. Yeah. And ta-da. Okay, so now I've got my goodies in there. Now equipment. You know, I've done some research and there's definitely some different opinions on this thing. I am going to go with what I think is probably best for not only what I researched, but it matches kind of my gut. So we're going to go in that direction. Worst comes to worst, I switch it out. Just not tonight. All right, so because it really is all about how are you going to use this tank. All right, so this guy here. There you go. So there she is in all her glory. And am I good? Yeah, I think I'm good. She for her maiden voyage. I mean, look at that thing. What's there to talk about? Wow, only 69 kilometers per hour? Wow, that's amazing. It practically has the same amount of hit points as my Yogg-Tiger, for crying out loud. And it's a light tank. Whatever. So very cool. And was there anything else? Oh, just to be clear for the record, this is the stock package. It's 27.2 to the next one and 58.7 to the next one after that. Now the only difference between the stock and the very first package is you go from a tier 8 engine and radio to a tier 9 engine and radio. And then from the second package to the next package, you for the luxury of going up to another package, the gun changes and the tracks themselves go up from a tier 7 to a tier 8. And gun wise, it's really interesting. For all intents and purposes, it's really the same thing. These 2 packages here are the same gun. This package here is the upgraded gun. You can see they're both 100 millimeter. The only difference is that there is a slight improvement on the aim time, the accuracy, and the reload time. So, you know, I could live with that. The bread and butter on this tank, though, I mean, sure, guns are important, but the bread and butter on this tank is the fact that you're going to want to move. So I'm really looking forward to getting those upgraded tracks and engine. The tracks alone raise it to a 50-degree hull traverse. Wow. So anyways, we are off. This is a tier 8, so pretty much just go ahead and assume you're going to be in a tier 8, 9, 10 battle. Done. I think it's going to be very rare you're going to see yourself in top tier. That's just kind of kooky. for this light tank, in my anticipated opinion. Now, this very first game, they may have the algorithm where it says, hey, this tank is brand new. Let's let this guy get a chance to figure out how it works. And therefore, I may very well be in a top tier situation. Don't know. But under normal circumstances, yeah, you know how it is. I mean, heck, I was in a, gosh, I was in a tier 6 MT25. And I want to say I was up to tier 9 in that one. Maybe even tier 10. I don't recall. I just was like, whatever, you know. Whatever. So this is a good map for me to stretch my legs. Or tracks, as it were. Pretty cool. All right, well, sometime there, it'll stop spinning, and wow, I'm talking like super noob. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. Looks like I'll be going to the right. All right, let's do that. 3 light tanks. There we go. T-49 and myself and the Brazil. Power to rate ratio is really important for starting off. You know, top speeds are fun. It's all fun and games, but starting and stopping, that's really helpful. So here I am, cruise along at now 50-ish. And in this game, we're only going up to 9s. This is their version of going easy on me. Funny. All right, so I've got all the equipment, sweet crew, methamphetamines, you know, whatever that kit is. Let's see what the reload time is. Ready? Here we go. Was that... Did this say 6.09? 6.49. Okay, so my guess was pretty close. I was saying... what did I say? 6.45 and 6.75? So we'll just say 6.5 seconds. That is pretty darn cool. Now the thing is will I make money? I don't know, because I'm running this thing pretty expensively. All right, I'm gonna get a little quiet because I can't chew gum and walk. Oh my God, why did you do that? It's called... Just curious. Yeah, the gun depression is very challenging. It's kind of like the T-34. 3, 1, that sort of thing. Oh, no, I don't want to... No, don't know my location. I don't want you to know my location. You know, I really would like to have optics on this thing, but I just don't see the passive scout thing being in play very often the way I want to use this thing. It's going to be very much hit and run. Now, is there an opportunity or a need to have optics? Of course.
Focus on this location.
Where the heck is our team? Were they stopped to do something, or...
They've destroyed one of our tanks.
Now they're going to be looking at me. No thanks.
Enemies looking right at us.
Huh. Yeah, people don't really look at me much. It's interesting. I'm really just trying to feel this thing out. I'm not trying to win the Olympics or anything. 258 off that Tiger. Wow. Let's see what happens next here. Wow. And I got hit. Not too bad.
Enemies looking right at us.
Feel all that naked in a light tank. Okay, much for the accuracy there, but you know, not surprised. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Make a run on the Death Star here. Oh, didn't like him dying so quick. That kind of sucked.
Enemies are capturing the base.
Wow.
The enemy knows our
Because I
location.
fired.
The enemy is capturing the base.
Ooh, don't do that.
Locked and loaded.
Aww. Well, you know,
That's it. We're 86.
nothing to be embarrassed about. I just kind of tried it out, drove it, you know, still has the, what is it called? The window sticker in it. Drove it around the block. Getting a feel for it, seeing what it can do. And, you know, this is the stock version of it. It's only going to get better. I'm very interested to see how this thing works. It is a mini medium. Good times. So this thing's going to teach me a lot about being a lot more careful. Good stuff. Now, if you look at the upper right, I only have you know, very few ribbons. Kind of curious to see how this thing's going to play out as far as the that guy's so funny looking. As far as the score is concerned. Okay, so ooh, that's 3 guns, bro. See, now that's to me what my light tank should be doing, but that's...
Fall back. Live to fight another day.
Ooh, negative. And that's because I was running all that stuff, you know. I was pushing it. So, not bad, though. Not bad. As far as, you know, I wanted to see what this thing could do with the pedal to the metal. Huh. Wow. All right. Well, I've got my feet wet. I look forward to getting better and better at this thing. All right, guys. Well, I'll catch you later, and keep an eye out for more videos.